They smile on red carpets, captivate talk show audiences, and portray characters that we root for on screen. However, after the cameras have stopped rolling, some of Hollywood's most adored stars exhibit a completely different side, one that is cold, arrogant, and occasionally outright cruel. The entertainment industry is founded on illusions, and while fame can elevate an individual to legendary status, it can also accentuate their most detrimental characteristics. These are 10 Hollywood stars whose off-screen behavior stunned co-stars, crew members, and even loyal admirers, demonstrating that charisma on screen does not always equate to kindness in real life. 1. Christian Bale, the perfectionist with a temper. Christian Bale is regarded as one of the most exceptional performers of his generation, a genuine chameleon who seamlessly transitions into each role. However, his commitment occasionally yields to a darker side. The tirade, which lasted 4 minutes and was replete with expletives, went viral, disclosing the explosive nature of Bale's behavior behind the scenes. He is described by his colleagues as short-tempered and obsessive, the type of actor who demands perfection at all costs, even if it means berating those in his vicinity. 2. Jennifer Lopez, the ultimate diva. Jennifer Lopez has achieved success in the fields of music, film, and fashion. However, she has also established herself as one of Hollywood's most prominent divas. According to former assistants and staff members, she exhibits dismissive arrogance toward individuals whom she perceives as below her. It has been reported that she has had bodyguards instruct others not to make eye contact at events. Waiters and stylists have recounted comparable anecdotes, asserting that JLo anticipates perfection, but seldom expresses gratitude. Even though her work ethic and ambition are undeniable, numerous individuals contend that Lopez's conduct toward others serves as a reminder that humility and fame seldom coexist. 3. Bruce Willis, the action star who no one wanted to direct. The wisecracking, cool-headed hero that everyone admired was Bruce Willis, who became a household name through Die Hard and other blockbuster successes. However, this same attitude reportedly made him a nuisance to direct behind the scenes. Other directors and co-stars expressed the same sentiment, stating that Willis frequently refused to follow instructions, argued over lines, and acted as if each endeavor was beneath him. His legacy is characterized by his long-standing reputation for being difficult, despite the sympathy that his recent health struggles have elicited. 4. Lea Michele, the mean girl of Hollywood. Lea Michele's reputation as the cheerful protagonist of Glee appeared to be unalterable for years. However, in 2020, her former co-stars disclosed distressing narratives. Michele was accused by actress Samantha Ware of creating a toxic environment, threatening her employment, and humiliating her on set. The irony was profound. The young woman who portrayed a victimized protagonist was purportedly the bully in real life. Despite Michele's vague remorse, fans were left to ponder how an individual who sang about acceptance and friendship could behave so cruelly off-screen. 5. Bill Murray, the comedy legend with a dark streak. The comedic ingenuity of Bill Murray is undeniable. However, his reputation behind the camera is convoluted. He has been accused of being erratic and cruel by numerous co-stars and production members over the years. Lucy Liu disclosed that Murray insulted her in front of the entire ensemble on the set of Charlie's Angels, which resulted in a heated argument. Murray has encountered an increasing amount of criticism in recent years for alleged inappropriate conduct on set, which serves as evidence that the funny guy may not be as amusing when the cameras are not in use. 6. Katherine Heigl, Hollywood's most ungrateful star. In an unprecedented amount of time, Katherine Heigl transitioned from a rising celebrity to a cautionary tale. Following her breakthrough roles in Grey's Anatomy and Knocked Up, Heigl was renowned for biting the very hands that had given her success. She publicly criticized Knocked Up as sexist and withdrew her name from Emmy consideration for Grey's Anatomy, claiming the writing didn't deserve it. Despite her aptitude and charm, her arrogance served as a reminder that no one can remain at the top indefinitely, as it closed more doors than it opened. 7. Chevy Chase, the comedian who everyone hated collaborating with. Chevy Chase was once the epitome of American comedy. However, his reputation has been diminished by his notorious conduct. He was renowned for initiating confrontations and belittling his fellow cast members during his tenure on Saturday Night Live. Chase was known to make racially insensitive jokes to throw him off, as even his revered co-star Donald Glover admits. It is lamentable that Chase's brilliance as a performer is frequently obscured by stories of cruelty and arrogance, demonstrating that comedic talent does not justify cruelty. 8. Russell Crowe, the gladiator who was unable to contain his anger. Russell Crowe's impassioned performances are indicative of his genuine demeanor. He is recognized for his outbursts, which have occurred both on and off the set. Many of his colleagues have reported that his demeanor is exhausting to work with, and his perfectionism frequently becomes confrontational. His public image has been tarnished by a lengthy record of disputes that have rendered him as revered as he is feared, despite his undeniable talent. 9. Ellen DeGeneres, the queen of kindness who wasn't so kind. One of the most revered figures on television for years was Ellen DeGeneres. Until a toxic workplace culture was exposed by dozens of former staff members, her talk show established an empire on the foundation of positivity, dancing, and hilarity. Her ratings plummeted, her image was shattered, and her program ultimately concluded as the truth became known. The star who preached compassion while practicing the opposite was the ultimate Hollywood betrayal for many. 10. Mike Myers, the comedy control freak. Mike Myers is credited with creating some of the most iconic comedy characters of all time, including Austin Powers, Shrek, and Wayne Campbell. However, few individuals have had the opportunity to work with him who have a positive impression of him. Myers is alleged to be controlling, obsessive, and apprehensive regarding every aspect, according to cast and crew members from numerous films. His perfectionism may have contributed to the development of a timeless comedy, but it also left a legacy of dissatisfied collaborators, the genuine message contained within the fame. Hollywood seldom acknowledges the reality that talent and compassion do not always coexist, in spite of the glamorous award shows and smiling photos. There is an individual whose ego consumes them for every modest star. The good, the terrible, and the unbearable are all magnified by fame. The same intensity that distinguishes an exceptional actor can also render them difficult, egotistical, or cruel. In the end, these narratives serve as a reminder that Hollywood's genuine drama is not always depicted on the screen. Rather, it is found in the dressing rooms, trailers, and the murmured narratives of those who are bold enough to speak out. If you found the dark side of Hollywood's biggest personalities to be entertaining, please like the post, subscribe for more revealing stories, and share your thoughts on which celebrity surprised you the most.